Scientists found a new planet, Proxima b, not too far from Earth. Recently, they got the clearest picture of it ever thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope. This planet goes around the star closest to our Sun. The picture is pretty amazing and makes everyone wonder what's out there. So, how did the telescope get such a great picture? Could this planet have life? What does this all mean for what we know about other worlds? Proxima b is kind of a mystery. It's around Proxima Centauri, a star only 4.2 light-years away. This clear picture makes you think, could it be like Earth with oceans and life? Proxima Centauri also has another big planet, Proxima Centauri c. Proxima b gets about the same amount of energy from its star as Earth gets from the Sun. That's why people think it might have water or life. There are tons of planets out there, orbiting stars other than our Sun. Maybe 206 trillion stars in the cosmos. Some planets even float around by themselves. Proxima b is interesting because it goes around its star really fast, in just 11.7 Earth days. It's also way closer to its star than Earth is to the Sun. That means one side of the planet is always in daylight, and the other is always dark, giving it a strange nature. They first found Proxima b by watching how its gravity tugged on its star. Even though it's a tiny effect, they could see the star wobble a bit. That's how they knew the planet was there. Finding Proxima b was a big deal because it showed there's a planet in the habitable zone around the closest star to the Sun. Everyone got excited, wanting to know more about what Proxima b is like and what it means for finding life. Proxima Centauri and Proxima b are pretty wild. Imagine these stars traveling together. Proxima is a red dwarf star, pretty close to its brighter buddies, way farther than the Earth-Sun distance. A Scottish astronomer, Robert Thorburn Innes, found it way back in 1915. You can't see Proxima Centauri very well because it's pretty dim. Still, it's important because red dwarf stars are strong. Proxima Centauri will probably be around for trillions of years. But it's tough to live around Proxima Centauri. It can suddenly blast out a lot of energy. Planets also have to be really close to the star to be warm enough, even more near than Earth is to the Sun. Proxima b is close, but it gets a lot of ultraviolet radiation a lot stronger than what the Earth gets the sunlight. That could mess up the stuff you need for life like oxygen and nitrogen. Even if a planet is in the habitable zone, it might not be livable. Proxima b might not have the right atmosphere or enough water. No atmosphere, and any life would be exposed to space as well, diminishing its potential. The James Webb Space Telescope can help us learn more about Proxima b. After some delays, this telescope will help scientists figure out if there's life on Proxima b. It took effort to get clear pictures. The telescope might be able to see infrared radiation from the planet, which could tell us if there's water or an atmosphere. Finding water would be a big deal because water is needed for life on Earth. But even though Proxima b gets about the same sunlight as Earth, it also gets a lot of radiation and magnetic forces from its star, and this star could mess up the atmosphere. They don't know for sure, no real water, but current researchers must rely on current simulations and simulations of hypothetical water content and conditions. Some people think there might be big oceans. It's hard to tell without better tools and clear air to get a good look. Even if there's air, it might not be the right kind. An astrophysicist, Adam Turner, says Proxima b could be like Venus, but no one can survive for long. Proxima b is a cool neighbor. It's close enough that we might be able to visit it someday. Even though we can't get there now, maybe one day we'll have spacecraft that can travel with light sails that could get there super fast. Finding Proxima b has made people excited about space again. We want to go out there, see new worlds, and find out if there's anyone else out there. Still, the James Webb Space Telescope also has limits. Even with its power to spot planets, it's still tough to tell if a planet where everything can live. Proxima b reminds us that just having an atmosphere doesn't mean a planet is livable. There's also the task of spotting very complex life. It's hard to spot spectral anomalies that might mean aliens live there. The universe is full of different planets, each with its mysteries. Some are huge like Jupiter and some are closer to Earth size. Some planets called super-Jupiters are bigger than Jupiter. Others, called hot Jupiters, are so close to their stars and so hot that metals might even melt. There are also Neptune-like planets that are the size of Neptune. These planets can be hot because they orbit very close to the star. Learning about planets is why we keep making better space tools. One way to find planets is by watching how a star's light dims when a planet passes in front of it. Scientists have found thousands of planets this way. Many of these planets are in places where water could exist. This makes them think about life. Besides finding planets, scientists want to find biosignatures or signs of life. They look for gases in the air around planets, like oxygen, methane, and carbon dioxide. The James Webb Space Telescope should be able to spot these gases. If they find these signs, it would be strong proof that life exists beyond Earth. But the search goes on, and not just far away. We're also looking for life in our own solar system because our pursuit of life is a scientific with our basic need to know if we are alone. Proxima b gets about the same amount of energy from its star as we do from the Sun. That's why people are thinking it could have water or life. We're finding planets all over the place, even ones floating around without a star. With so many stars out there, who knows what we'll find? Proxima b is interesting because it goes around its star really fast, in less than 12 Earth days. It's also way closer to its star than we are to the Sun, so one side is always in the Sun, and the other is always dark. Pretty weird, right? They found it by watching how the star wobbles from the planet's gravity. This discovery was a big deal because it's a planet in the Goldilocks zone of the closest star to us. Everyone from scientists to regular people is hyped to see what secrets Proxima b holds and what it tells us about life in the universe. Think of it this way. Proxima Centauri is part of a trio of stars hanging out together, close to us in space. One of the other stars are bright when you look in the sky. But Proxima Centauri is kind of mysterious. It's a red dwarf star that's a bit further away from the other two stars in the system. A Scottish astronomer figured this out way back in 1915. You can't see Proxima Centauri with your bare eyes. But it's important because these red dwarf stars are powerhouses. They'll be around for trillions of years. But living on a planet around Proxima Centauri would be tough. The star throws out a lot of energy, and any planet would have to be very close to be warm enough. That brings us back to Proxima b. It's in that zone, but it gets blasted with way more radiation than we do on Earth. This radiation could mess up even basic stuff like water, so even if it's in the right spot, it might not be livable at all. Could be like Venus with a crazy atmosphere and super hot temperatures. That's where the James Webb Space Telescope comes in. People are hoping it can help us figure this out. It was launched in 2021, and it's designed to see if Proxima b has the right stuff for life. To get good images, they had to dial in the telescope. The planet might give off infrared light that Webb can pick up, that might show us if there's water or an atmosphere. That's super important to know if it could support life. Even if Proxima b gets the same light we do, it's getting hit with a ton of radiation from its red dwarf star. So, it's hard to say if it could hold onto an atmosphere or have liquid water. Scientists are using computers to try and guess what it's like. But it's just a guess for now. Even if it has an atmosphere, it might not be the right kind. One scientist warned that it could be a thick, hot mess like Venus. But hey, Proxima b is close by, and it has the potential for life. So, people are dreaming about going there someday. We can't get there anytime soon with current tech. But people are working on new stuff like solar sails that could get us there in a couple of decades. Finding Proxima b got everyone psyched about space again. We want to go out there, see new places, and find out if there's anyone else out there. The James Webb Space Telescope is amazing, but figuring out if a planet is really livable is tough. Proxima b is close by potentially and has the possibility of harboring life in the cosmos. The universe is huge, and there are tons of planets out there. Some are big like Jupiter. Others are closer to Earth's size. Some are gas giants with crazy weather. Others that are sort of like Neptune that's very hot. To find planets, scientists watch to see if a star dims when a planet passes in front of it. That's helped us find thousands of planets, some that could have liquid water. That brings scientists closer to answering the question that everyone wants to know, which is, are we alone? Besides finding planets, scientists that search for chemicals like oxygen that living things make. The James Webb Space Telescope should be able to find those chemicals on planets far away. If we find them, it would be a sign that there could be life out there.